kickoff moments away here at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started, and we're underway from Seattle. Here's Steven Sims with the return. Juke the defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the NFL's best stories as of late, a former third overall pick, Brock, who has revitalized his NFL career, Sam Darnold.
If we had asked Sam Darnold, coming out of USC as the third overall pick in the draft, to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you grittier. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue to get up time after time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of perseverance. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down. Darnold looking to throw. He's running for it. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
A throw right side finds Cup. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Running back sent in motion left. Hauled in by Arroyo on the right side. Then he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the gun on 3rd down. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it, on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a 3rd time for 6.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the 7th-year quarterback from Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
You know the biggest positive for Kyler a season ago? I really believe this, Kate. He was healthy. Right, we talk about the greatest ability being availability. Well, he was healthy for fully 17 games, something he hadn't done the previous 2 years.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. Broke through the tackle. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
2nd and 4. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Breaks through, and he might break away. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Off the play action, here's Murray. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Going on 1st down, here's Murray. Makes the connection to James Conner. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
On 2nd down, a run with Conner. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Well, they were hoping. They were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush, because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it, and they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. The kick by Ryland is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. Jukes one defender. This makes it up to the 25. The Seahawks and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. He keeps it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line, no gain.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're set up at the 35 now. Play action on 1st down. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call it jet sweep, but at the very least, it got him some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. And quick to the left, it's caught. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. To throw, here's Darnold. It's complete, play made by Cup. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Seahawks looking for a bigger lead before the break. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Darnold to throw. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 31. There's a screen now for Walker. And this one does not go far.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Now Darnold. Will the Cardinals get to him here? He's brought down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Hey, 3rd and 1, I totally understand the thought process right there. You know what you're going to get defensively. More often than not, you're going to get man-to-man coverage. It's a great time to take a shot, but you got to protect it. Otherwise, it's a sack, and you're punting it away.
Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback. Now he gets set to see the Cardinal offense for the 2nd time. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Murray here on 1st down. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the 1st down on that run. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, Murray. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Now he takes it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Murray. Drops it off to Connor. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. The kick by Ryland is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. DJ Dallas now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Arizona has the football first to start the third, and here comes its offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Even on 3rd and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force the throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
So on 4th down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. Goes for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on 1st. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
All right, here we go. Second down. Here's Darnold. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigbo. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Third and 4 coming up now. Darnold now to throw. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Now they send their back in motion right. That's caught. Here's that Charbonnet. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Walker now from the gun. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a gain of 4. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing here, Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
Brings up third down.
He's going to keep this one. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Motioning left is their running back. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
2nd and 6 coming up here. A give up the gut to Walker. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. And the Cardinals getting 2 extra defensive backs out there. 3rd down coming. Darnold looking to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now lead by 10. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they boxed on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow on the back end.
Going after, up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Dortch now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They bring Wilson in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Trying for the deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. He's got it near the 8. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Trying to run it in, Connor. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Connor again. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with 3rd and goal at the 6.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seen him get beat there and forced to take it out of bounds near the line? Well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
Extra DBs out there now as they try to end this drive. Murray, 3rd and goal. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cardinals now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown.
What an absolute bonus for this offensive coordinator when you've got a QB that can create, and what a nightmare for a defense as they just get run on.
Now a big play for the Cardinals as they go for 2.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Murray's gonna throw for it. Bails out of the... And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Ooh, this is so tough, Brock. You understand what he was trying to do, make something happen, ended up outside the pocket, but even some added creativity can't yield 2 points here.
You get down here on these 2-point conversions, the real estate just gets gobbled up in a hurry. Not only for the QB, but the receivers as well. Only so much time to try to make something work before that defender said, "Not in my house."
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Seahawks offense running out now. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Darnold. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. To throw, here's Darnold. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
So now here's 3rd and 5. He'll throw it. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks with a 5-point lead. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They go play action on 1st. He throws a bullet down the left side. Big gain downfield. And he's able to get this down to the 36. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
Second down at the 37-yard line.
To the line they go. It's second down. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Gets him on the in route. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. The Seahawks in a victory formation as they take a knee. So it's a win for the Seahawks. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Seattle.